YouTube, what's going on? It is Sandz. Got the Astro A40 post review for you guys. As you guys probably know, I've got my Astros now for probably about like a month and a half. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of feedback on them. So back here I do have the Astro website up. This is astrogaming.com, so go out and check them out. They do have a lot of the brand new colors out, which are pretty cool. Wish that I would have had the opportunity to purchase maybe one of the different colored Astros, but I ended up getting black instead. So I also just wanted to say at the very beginning of this video that I am not a paid spokesperson. I'm not getting paid for this interview. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with Astro in any way, shape, or form. So these opinions and thoughts are all my own. I'm not getting paid to say any of this stuff. Although Astro, if you are watching and you want to sponsor me, yeah, go ahead and sponsor me. That'd be pretty sweet. But in any case, these are the Astro A40. So this is of course is the pair that I own, and I elected to get the wired edition. Now I did get the Astro A40s with the Mixamp 2013 edition. So let's touch on these a little bit. So overall, the sound quality is absolutely amazing, absolutely phenomenal. I would say that the difference between what I was playing on before, which was a pair of Tritons, and the Astros is night and day. So let's visit the Tritons really quick, because I kind of have a little bit of a horror story. So these are the Tritons that I was playing on. I want to say they were somewhere between the $60 and $80 range. I picked them up at Best Buy or something. Now, just obviously looking at them, you can see that there's a world of difference. Now, obviously, these things with the Mixamp are $250, and these things again are a third of that price. So obviously, there's going to be a big difference. But as you guys can see, just looking at them, there's a difference in quality just from the outset. So one of the issues that I had with the construction with these guys is, and I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but there's a couple of screws right here, right? And they're on both sides. Now the screws are mounted, as you can see, right above the earpiece. Now the problem with this is that when you go to pull apart the headset to put it on your head, this is one of those major stress points. So because it's one of those major stress points, when you pull it apart, it wants to break. And that's exactly what happened to me. Now with it being screws into plastic, I mean, it just, once it broke, there was pretty much no easy repair. So on this side, as you can see, there's just a ton of epoxy in here now, and that's basically how I fixed it. Now these lasted, I want to say, maybe 4 months, maybe 5 months before they broke. And I mean, it was a solid break. I mean, you can kind of, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it was a solid break all the way through. And it was after the warranty period. So I was unable to take them back, and I pretty much just flushed money down the drain. So with that in mind, that was one major issue that I had. Now with the Astros, on the other hand, these things are solid. I mean, the quality, the craftsmanship is absolutely exceptional. So I mean, these things are meant to, I mean, they're meant to be put on like that. I mean, they're meant to be put on by the cups and then put on your head that way. And I've had no issues with them. Another thing that I've noticed is just the difference in weight. So at first, when I pulled these things out of the box, I was like, well, they've got some weight to them. And it's not like, oh, they're super heavy. They have that weight, like when you feel something that feels like it's made out of quality components or is a quality product. That's how the Astros feel. So again, overall, just the weight and the feel of them is absolutely amazing. Now the cups on them are another point of pride, I guess, or a point of craftsmanship. With the Tritons, you can notice that the material is not that great. I mean, it's kind of thin and not well made. With these, on the other hand, though, it actually covers your entire ear. So, one of the nice things about it being able to cover your entire ear is that you get no outside noise. So you're really able to focus on the game itself. Now, with that, though, of course, is the one drawback. You're like, oh, I can't listen to music or da 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 da. Well, actually, that's not exactly true. One of the nice features about the Mixamp is that they have a plug out, so that you can plug in your MP3 player and your music will actually play natively through the headset itself. So you get the in-game audio, you can play your MP3 player, and you can still have your party chat going on. So I mean that's an outstanding feature. I mean it's just absolutely amazing to have everything integrated into one unit. So let's touch on that real quick. Let's move on to the Mixamp. So I have my Mixamp over here that's plugged in, but let's take a look at it on the box. So Right here, up here is the power button. We have the master mix amp, volume control. We have the equalizer button right here, which has 4 different settings. We have Dolby Digital, and then you have your game balance. So you can choose more if you want more game audio or more voice audio for your party chat or for your game chat. So again, it does have your MP3 inputs. You can go ahead and plug in your your iPod, your MP3 player, whatever. It also has a audio out, so you can do live video stream or in-game commentary if you want to do that. If you're doing YouTube videos, or if you're doing anything like that. So that's pretty cool as well. So let's go back to the headset. Again, it does have surround sound, and I've done a video now that kind of showcases a couple of steps to improve the audio quality. What you're going to want to do is first make sure that the firmware for the Mixamp is up to date. Once you do that, then you're going to want to make sure that you switch the audio settings, at least if you're on Xbox, over to your Dolby Digital Surround 5.1 with WMA. So got the video out there, so you guys may want to check that out if you guys have any audio questions. Now, overall, I know that a lot of people have complained about other headsets that after a while their head feels a little bit fatigued, or else they get a little bit tired. With this headset, I've done some fairly long gaming sessions, and this really does not get painful. I don't get a lot of headaches or anything like that from the top. So this band does a great way of really kind of being ergonomic and distributing the weight of the headphones equally along your head. So there have been a couple times where I maybe had to reposition it a little bit, but again, nothing major, and no really issues or concerns there. Now, another kind of nice thing is the way that the cups turn, so you can lay it down on your desk if you need to, or of course you can wrap it around your neck. So that's another kind of nice, fun, cool feature. Now, with the headset itself, apart from the overall construction and just awesome sound quality, there's a lot of just small little things that kind of make this headset overall just absolutely awesome. Now, one of them is the microphone. So if I turn this out, you guys are going to notice that this piece right here is metal. Now, I don't know exactly why it's metal and why it's not plastic, like with the with the Tritons and with a lot of the other headsets. But I'm sure that research and development team over there at Astro has a reason why, and I would have to say that it probably has to do with sound integrity and sound quality. Also, maybe for some of you that want to put the microphone inside your mouth and have shit spewing out, maybe it's easier to clean. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the reason why. But yeah, it's small things like that I think really make this headset kind of the complete package. Now, there's a couple of other things that I wanted to show you guys that I think really make the Astro headset complete. Now, some of you guys may laugh and may say, okay, well, that's not really a big deal. But for me, it is. We're actually going to talk about cables. Now, for any audio headset out there, the cables are going to be one of the most important things as well. I mean, obviously they're helping transmit the audio, just like the speakers are helping you listen. So if you take a look at, for example, the digital cables, let's see if I can pull this cap off. I don't know how well you guys can actually see that, but those are both gold plated. So obviously gold is great for conductivity, and if you look at the USB power cable for the Mixamp, it's also gold plated. So again, the cables here, and if you look at this wire, I mean, this wire is thick as well. I mean, they're not going cheap on the cables, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. I mean, they're taking everything, and really making a quality product. If you look at the audio out, and I don't know that this does reach. So this is for either for your iPod, in, or else for your audio out, whatever you want to say. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but this is also gold plated as well. So again, they've really spared no expense in making sure that the cables are also quality as well. Now, one final thought that I did want to touch on: have I run into any issues with my Astro so far? I guess you could say that I have. There was one video that I posted, and I know that one of you commented on it, and you said, hey, is there an echo? And I did have an echo, and I was trying to get a hold of Astro customer support, and I shouldn't say I was trying. I mean, I had no issues contacting Astro customer support, and this is another way that Astro, I think this was actually the final way that Astro won me over as a lifetime customer. I sent my question in, and I had a response, within 12 hours or so. A gentleman by the name of Triton was responsive, quick to help me troubleshoot and giving me ideas. Eventually, we were trying to figure out, is it a hardware issue? Is it something with the headphones? Is it something with my computer? Is it something with the software that I'm using to capture? What's going on? So we eventually decided, okay, well, maybe it's the headphones. He sent me a brand new cable. Cable didn't work. So finally he said, okay, well, maybe it's something with the headset or the Mixamp. So go ahead and send those back. He sent me a FedEx label, of course, so I didn't have to pay for the shipping to return it. So as soon as I put everything in a box and I dropped it off at the UPS store, and as soon as it registered, he said, send me the UPS tracking number. As soon as they got that number, they sent me a new pair of headphones in the mail. So they didn't wait to receive the headphones or to verify that there was an issue or anything else. As soon as they received notification that I had put my Astros in the mail, they went ahead and sent me a brand new pair. And during that entire process, Trent was communicating with me. I wasn't communicating with a whole bunch of different people. I mean, it was one customer service representative. He was professional. He was knowledgeable from the very beginning. So I mean, that's just another thing. I've got nothing but good things to say about Astro. I mean, their customer service is amazing. The product is amazing. Sound quality is amazing. You guys are probably like, oh yeah, you're such an Astro fanboy. You guys can call me whatever you want, but there's a reason why the professionals are obviously playing with them, and there's a reason why Astro is obviously a top line product right now. So yeah, I mean, go out if you guys have the money. Definitely, I recommend them without a doubt. I mean, I look at this and I say to myself, if I would have just bought a pair of Astros from the very beginning, obviously I would have saved money right here. If I would have gone out and bought another pair, I would have been halfway, to a pair of Astros already. So, I would say go ahead and just make the investment. These things do come with a 1-year warranty automatically. You can go ahead and extend it to a 2-year warranty, I think for an additional like $20 or $30 or something like that. So, it's well worth it, you guys. Go out and check out Astro. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And again, thanks for watching, and I hope that this video helps you.